What's up, guys? My name is Jomel Scoro,
My name is Jarron Gaddis.
and we are the Wannabe Boo Podcast, bringing you the latest and greatest game anime news, reviews, and waifus for lifu. Welcome to episode 65. I hope that's 65.
Yes. I remember remarking in that. Come episode 69, we got to do some shit. So yeah, today's it's 65.
Is it 65? Yeah, it is 65. I just did a double check just now. So welcome to episode 65. How are you, Jarron? How was your week? How's everything? I'm not feeling too good, but how are you? It sounds like you're doing just fine.
Doing okay considering I have finals
All right,
this week.
It is the time of the finals.
And then I'll be done and I can go do hood rat stuff. You know, literal hood rat, like a rat staying in his home and doing whatever he does.
Whatever a hood rat does in Alabama.
Right. Well, hood rats in Alabama do pretty much the same thing they do in Chicago, except there's more incest and less coherent speech.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah. But well, you know, that's what it is. But other than that, today being Monday, when the episode comes out,
you'd ask me how I was drawn. Where's my contribution to such the week?
I still gotta finish, Jomel. I'm still talking about my week.
You? Your week?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, you fucker.
Are you done?
So last week I said I was gonna do the Sacred video, and I did. It's done. Right. The video itself is done. It's edited down. I've cut out most of my ums and ums when it's not for a point or comedic purposes or whatever.
Right.
And it's done. I just need a little bit of help finishing it up, and it should be out Monday evening.
All right. Yeah. That's fine. In replacement of that, I hope everyone enjoyed my Blackpink video in a substitute of that. Well,
I did enjoy it. You were very excited about it.
I was. That was me being worn out after screaming my head off for 2.5 hours.
It was. I mean, you say you're tired. How do you think they felt?
Yeah, honestly, they did a great job. I mean, if you guys didn't already see it, I've got a video pretty much like me reviewing the Blackpink concert for me seeing them for the first time live and all that stuff. But essentially, they did a great job. They honestly like kicked off the show, and they're how do I say that they're fucking great. Honestly, they're beautiful. They did what they did best,
as most Asian women are,
which is what Blackpink does. They do their best, and I hope they come back again in Chicago. So this was the first time in Chicago, so. And I almost slept on this concert just because I was like, I wasn't really feeling it. But then it was like, when are they gonna come back to Chicago? I might as well jump on it.
Oh, no, I was about to say, there's no fucking way you would have missed this.
I was close to missing it just because like I didn't know about I didn't know about the pricing of the tickets. I didn't know they were actually quite reasonable. I only spent about $40 for my tickets.
That's not bad.
Honestly, it isn't. Unlike compared to like tickets to like BTS, which I think they started $100 and something bucks, $190, $140. I think, give or take.
How much was theirs?
Who, Blackpink's?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you were to get floor tickets at Blackpink, that was like $140.
That's not bad to look up a couple girl skirts.
Yeah, and those are floor tickets too. Floor tickets are like
awful.
floor tickets to like BTS are like, I think someone I know spent about $600 on floor tickets for BTS. So
that's just another example of the man keeping women down. That women can't be as granted BTS is popular all over the world, so.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little different, but
yeah, exactly. But still, Blackpink did a good job. I hope they come back sometime, and I'll continue to lose my voice every time they come over to Chicago.
As you should.
Hashtag Jennie is best girl, but but the rest of them are so great.
Everyone, you always got to have your best girl.
Yeah, obviously. Let's see. Other than that, I saw Endgame on Thursday night.
Hmm.
That was wonderful. To not spoil anything for anybody out there that still hasn't seen it, like Jarron, for example. I'll tell you right.
I'm
Tell
going
you.
to go see it today when this episode comes out.
I'll tell you this right now. I had to see it twice to for me to get satisfied. So that was that's
You
that
have
that
to
was.
see it twice.
Oh, I had to see it twice for me to be satisfied. That was me.
A-
Cause like
Actually, no. I'm gonna allow you to spoil Endgame a little bit. Are you ready?
uh okay, fine. Want me to tell you?
No, 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 no. This is what I'm gonna allow you to spoil. Do
Oh,
they go with the Thanos protocol?
wait, the what? Oh,
The
Thanos.
Thanos the Thanos protocol.
Not only do they go to Thanos Protocol, Jerome, but they bring Emperor Palpatine back from the dead to stop Marty McFly in the process of that whole
Oh,
ordeal.
oh, I'm excited now. I'm ready. Just hope I wake
Uh
up on time.
oh, did you have tickets in the morning?
Yeah, I got it for 10:10.
It's not too
So I have to
bad.
be up by like 9 to get ready and whatnot.
You'll be done by like lunchtime. Cause I'll tell you right this now too. It is 3 hours long, but to
Yep.
be honest with you, it didn't feel like 3 hours.
I mean, see, here's the thing. People are like, "Oh, it's 3 hours. When am I gonna go pee, motherfucker? You've sat somewhere for 3 hours and didn't pee. Didn't even think about peeing. Chill out. Like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, it is a bit of an exaggeration. I mean, like
It's really exaggeration.
most of the like the classic oldie movies are like 3 hours long. Let's see, like Titanic, the original Titanic was
Yeah,
like 3 hours long.
yeah.
Lord of the Rings, each of those movies are like 3 fucking hours long. Sometimes I think
Mm.
Star Wars is like 2.5 hours long. But if you sit through the entire saga, you'd be sitting on the couch creating your own fucking dent in space. So
Uh huh.
exactly. So unless you're watching the entirety of the Infinity Saga, I think you'll be fine with Endgame being 3 hours
Yeah,
long.
exactly.
But I mean, it's still though, even though it was 3 hours long, it didn't feel like 3 hours long because the whole ride was so fucking engaging, and I had to I like there was a point where like I didn't even bother taking a sip of my drink because I didn't want to get distracted by me just taking a sip of
Right.
my drink. So it
Gotta be
was
careful.
yeah, because sometimes you miss those certain little detail, little Easter eggs. And
Uh,
but so far it was
I
good.
do have to say. Oh, sorry. Go on. Go
No,
ahead.
I mean overall it was pretty good. What you're saying?
Hmm. I was saying I hate that they spoiled that they saved Iron Man in the trailers.
Which one?
You know that
Oh,
scene of him, Widow, and was it who else was
oh,
there?
Nebula.
I don't remember. They were walking in those white and red suits. The I guess the
Oh,
the
like
Ant Man suits.
yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of sad that they spoiled that.
Yeah, well, I mean, still that's still a lot of movie for in comparison to like the 15. Oh, sorry, like a minute, no, 3 minute trailer kind of thing. So you still
Yeah,
have like
true.
2 hours and 57 minutes
Mm-hmm.
of footage still. But other than that, that was pretty good. If you guys haven't noticed yet, I'm also quite a little bit sick right now. I've been going home at like 2 a.m. for the past 3 days straight, so I'm not. So
Oh yeah, no, you're fucking.
my body's starting to like give up on itself right now. Cause like okay, the reason why is because let's see, cause Wednesday of last week was Blackpink. I didn't go home.
Mhm.
I didn't go home till late that night. Thursday was Endgame, and I had tickets for 10 o'clock p.m. So I didn't get out of the theater till like 1:30. Um, Friday I had an outing with I had a work outing, which was like at main event, which is like a little Dave and Buster's kind of thing. And they had like
Right.
arcades, laser tag, and all that good stuff, bowling. And I didn't leave till like 1. No, I didn't leave till closing, which is 1 a.m. at that point too. And so far,
Mm-hmm.
today's been the only day where I've been actually home for the most of my time. No, Saturday and today. So I'm fucking. No, actually no. I saw Endgame again yesterday, so Saturday at 11 p.m. and then go leave the theater by like at 2 a.m.
Bruh.
So my body is fucking like
How
shutting
are you
down.
still
And so
alive?
I don't. I'm just living off of like these Olive Garden mint chocolate thingies. That's what I'm living off of.
I
The
mean, there's
sm-
worse things to have to live off of.
yeah, I guess. So my voice is a little bit hoarse right now too, because it's also in combination to me losing my voice at Blackpink. I still haven't gotten my voice back from Wednesday, like not
Mm.
fully. So I'm still recovering from that. Now I'm just gonna pop a bunch of Mucinex after this recording. But so far that has been my week. It's been a busy fucking week, and not only that, I just started on my cosplay for Asen. So
Oh boy.
the cosplay crunch is real. Now I've got 3 different cosplays to finish in 3 weeks.
Mm. You're getting spooky there, boy.
Honestly, I'm just not gonna be able to like have a physical body by the time Asen comes around.
I believe in you though.
Ah, I don't. That's okay, because Jarron is the one that believes in me, and maybe I should believe in that, right?
That's right. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Of course, of course,
It always circles back.
it does. But other than the formalities here, this week we're talking about this season's our 3 episode rundowns of this season so far. Whether we're going to like drop or pass, uh, pretty much the ones we're watching as of right now, right? Is that a good way of
Yep.
putting it, Jerron?
I mean, to be fair, none of them are really. Well, I guess some of them are drop. One of them's drop.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are giving too much flack of this season, just because it's not
Really?
like. Oh, I mean for some reason out of all the commentaries I've seen from like other people, like
Mhm.
apparently this season has been like the most uneventful apparently, which I mean I understand, but I don't think
What
it's
do
that
you
much of a
mean?
letdown. Yeah, it's
What do
not.
you mean?
Apparently that's
There
been
is
the
some
case.
shit here. Are you kidding me? Fuck it. Oh,
Apparently,
okay,
yeah.
let's roll into it. Let's roll into it because I'm about to blow my casket on one of these fucking anime. Let's go.
All right,
Let's just jump right into it.
let's jump right into it, guys.
All right. First up of the season, we got the tried and true One Punch Man second season, animated by JC staff. So not great. Animation wise, it's still the same old, One Punch Man.
Right.
Um,
I mean, is there really a difference though?
but
I've seen a little bit of it, and
it's
has there been like a lot? I don't see too much of a difference. Maybe that's just me because yeah, I can't tell too much of a difference
well,
between
here's
them
the
for
thing.
some reason.
Here's the thing. When they're doing like common actions and not like, fighting, it's everything looks perfectly fine.
Right.
Not saying JC Staff is a bad animator. For example, they are studio. For example, they've done Toradora, which is pretty. They've done Shogeki no Soma, which is really pretty. It's wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon. Zero no Tsukaima. They did fucking Index
Yeah.
and Prison School. They've done Prison School. Prison School's gorgeous, and Shakugan no Shana. The list goes on. They do very well with what they have, but it's when you compare what they have now, which isn't bad by the means of JC staff, but when you compare it to what was going on with Madhouse, and as I found out, it wasn't just Madhouse that animated the first season beforehand. It was them and a couple other animation studios.
Okay.
So it's not fair to say JC staff, I guess, in this case, isn't animating as well as them, but like it's glaringly obvious in the fight scenes.
Mm,
That's just the whole thing of it. It's just like the animation normally is fine, but when it gets to the nitty gritty, it's not as good and it feels disappointing.
I see.
It's like I'm just thinking back to the fight scene between Saitama and Genos when they were sparring.
Mm-hmm.
Like that kick, come on now. That thing was plastered everywhere for like a month after that fucking episode came out. Are you serious? Like that
Mm,
was beautiful. But now it's just I don't know if they'll ever be able to replicate it.
really?
But it's fine. There's nothing wrong with the second season. I'm not sure where this season's gonna go because there's no
Right.
like climax per se, I guess. But I
Right.
guess there really rarely is a climax in One Punch Man as far as I've read. It's just kind of keeps going. I don't know. They introduced a new character who I know a couple things about him because again I read ahead and I heard some stuff from the web comic about him. So I'm not gonna spoil that, but he's an interesting one. How about you, Jomel? Have you watched it?
Well, One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Well, no, I have not. So I haven't watched. Well, I haven't like did the 3 episodes. Maybe like just the first. So
Hmm. To be fair, I haven't either. So maybe I just need to take a look at it again. I'm not saying sleep on One Punch Man season 2, but if you're reading it and you don't want to let go of the animation from season 1, you don't need to watch it. Oh, I know what's going to be the climax. The tournament arc. Probably going to be the climax of this season. Into which was goes about goes about how you expect it to, but it was still pretty good.
yeah. So all right. So I mean, okay. Let me kick things off as well on my end. So for those of you who want to know, for those of you that want to know what I have done my 3 episodes with so far,
Mm-hmm.
I've done so far with the Kimetsu no Yaiba, which is the Demon
Oh, we're not
Slayer.
going down the list.
I mean,
Well, I mean, down the list as in
I'm
what
down
we've
list.
actually watched.
Yeah, that's what I'm going about it. Like down the list in terms of what I've actually watched, because I don't want to
Well, I
spend.
mean, yeah. So we'll get to them as we go along, instead of just listing them all and then jumping back. Because we also got to mention the first episodes if you just haven't watched the 3 leading up to it.
We did though. We already done that.
We didn't do first episode. We did.
Did we not do? Did we not do first
No,
episodes?
no.
No. Oh.
Were we supposed to? Did we do first episodes
I
beforehand?
feel like we did do first episodes.
Shit. Well, sorry about that, guys.
What do you think?
Fucked that one up.
I feel like we did do a first episode. We've always done like first episode impression. Yeah, we did impressions. We already did the impressions so far.
Not for these though.
For this season?
No, we haven't done it for this season.
Are you sure? I feel like we have for this season.
No, we did the previews, but we never did the first. I specifically remember saying, "Hey, are we supposed to do the first episodes?" And I honestly didn't remember for some reason, and
right, because I don't want to, I don't want to take too much time, in terms of like, recording and all that. So, because I did want to talk about like the ones I have invested my time in so far in terms of getting up to episode 3 getting up to episode 3 out of the ones so far of this season.
Well, then that's fine. I'll do the first episodes for the ones I've watched.
All right.
Fuck you, Jomel.
Well, you can start off then. You can kick things off with your first episode impressions, as well
I
as
did One Punch Man.
Oh, okay.
I'm going down the list, baby.
Oh man, that's a lot on the list.
It's not. I've only watched a few of these.
Okay, well.
But I don't think either of us has watched Attack on Titan, so we're not going to worry about that. So we're going to go right into the fucking big hitter this season. Fucking Kimetsu no Yaiba is the absolute shit. Like, oh my, I didn't.
It was surprisingly, I was gonna honestly sleep on this too until one of my coworkers recommended it to me, and I forgot about it too because I completely forgot about it. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
So, and as looking back, I was like, you know what? It's affordable. Why the fuck not?
Right.
And I was already hooked by that first episode. To be honest,
it was just so good. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's just. So one of the big things about, film and whatnot, like even if it's the plainest, most stereotypical like plot, one thing can make or break a movie like that and make it really fucking good. And it's the choreography and fucking like camera work, I want to say, and what is it? Camera work, just, what is it? What's the word? That encapsulates all of it. Choreography, camera work, and like just how things move, how it's
like delivery,
how they have delivery. Yeah, okay. The way this show is delivered to you is just so fucking. It just tastes so good. They just like fucking take a spoonful of sugar, dab it under your tongue so it's not too sweet, and then rip it out of your mouth before you can fully chomp down on it with the next episode. God, it's just. I just every single episode, I'm like, I want to know what's happening. I want to know what's happening. It just keeps you going. Ugh. And I think it's on what is it, episode 4 now?
Yeah, it should be an episode 4 now this week.
Oh my god, it was just so damn good. It's like I all right. We talked about the plot beforehand, you know. Boy, his family slaughtered except for his sister, who was turned into a demon. So now he's trying to survive with her. But now he's going to become a demon slayer to use their knowledge to try to turn her back human, I guess.
Yeah, and try to also figure out who the actual demon was that killed his family.
Right, try to figure out the demon that killed him.
Yeah.
And like he starts off as this piece of shit, pathetic little kid. But here's the thing. Here's like what kind of separates him. Well, okay. To be fair, a lot of characters do go through a lengthy training session, but like his was like real, you know, where his only skill was that he's kind of clever. He's tough because he walks up and down a mountain every damn day, and
knows
he
how
has
to
a good
sniff some
sense
ass.
of smell. And he knows
he knows how to
damn
sniff
right.
some ass.
he can fucking snuff out that booty hole. He's got a really good sense of smell, and he just fucking rolls with it. Like everything just fucking accumulates. And then when that wasn't enough, it was like, all right, we need he needs to train for a literal 2 years before he can cut a rock. I'm like, what? Did we just sit with him? I mean, it only happened like an episode or two, but seriously, it felt like it was forever, didn't it?
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. That's the whole delivery thing where it just feels like you're with the character. You're in the shit. The way they fucking.
Ufotable knows how to deliver, in that kind of stuff, in those kind of scenarios. You know, I mean, given this is based off of a manga, they still know how to deliver that stuff from paper to like on screen performances.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're getting 26 episodes of this, so it's definitely gonna be something of a good watch.
And the fucking gifts keep giving. Oh my god! Like I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna make this statement right now. I like this way more than Shield Hero. I'm gonna say that right now.
Oh really?
Oh, I love this. Like 3 episodes in, I would if they said, all right, you got to choose between this and Shield Hero. Fuck Shield Hero. I want this. I'm sorry. In comparison, I still love Shield Hero. Don't get me wrong, but this has grabbed me by the balls, and it has a firm grasp.
And it's sniffing it.
Yo, it's sniffing, fucking rimming me up real good.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man, if you aren't watching it's called Kimetsu no Yaiba,
also known as
it's on its 4th
Demon
episode
Slayer.
now. Yeah, if you aren't watching it, what are you doing with your life? Just fucking jump on this shit. If you're one of those people who's like, there's nothing good this season, like, bruh, boy, girl, non-gender specific, whatever,
furry,
watch it. No, you can sit in the trash where you belong. Everybody else, jump on this shit.
I agree.
And then I don't know. I honestly like I want to get into the nitty gritty of this, but we should probably save that for another episode.
Yeah.
Next up is Isekai Quartet. Have you caught up with that?
I haven't even. That's not the ones I'm watching.
You're not. Well, you were the one that hyped this up. What the fuck are you talking about? Yes.
When was I the one that hyped it up?
You were the one that's like, oh shit, they're doing the Isekai Quartet.
Yeah, I was just surprised.
You were the one that told me about it.
Yeah, because I heard about it in the news site. I thought you would enjoy such a thing.
Yeah, and you wouldn't.
I
mean, piece of shit.
I have poured my resources to other anime this season.
You fucker. Well, anyway, Isekai Quartet. I'm fully caught up on that one as well, and it's just exactly what you think it was gonna be. It is gonna be. There's no seriousness to it, which I mean you should expect from the way it looks. It's just if you didn't catch our preview before, it's a crossover anime with Overlord, the characters from Overlord, the characters from Tanya the Evil, the characters from ReZero, and the characters from Konosuba. They're all in fucking high school trying to be friends. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but it's as fucking goony as you think it is. And I love every fucking moment because they interact so well. They're so awkward with each other, and it's great. Like, they don't know how to deal. They're starting to like form more relationships with each other, and I'm super happy about it. Though I feel like they turned up all their traits up to like 10.
Mm-hmm.
So like Tanya super monologue, mental space monologue. What is it? The only thing words that have come out of Darkness's mouth is about her masochism. What is it? Konosuba, main character. Kazuma,
Okay.
Kazuma and Aqua are always doing their shtick. Fucking Albedo is always trying to fucking suck Ainzel Gown's dick, and it's great. And Subaru's like twice as annoying, and that's
Oh
a good
really?
thing. Yeah, he's fucking obnoxious. Like, he's obnoxious before, but this is either I just haven't seen him in a while, or goddamn,
Is he more outspoken than he used to be from the show?
he won't shut up. Like, every word he says is in that, when he's showboating,
Right.
that voice.
Ah, I see.
It's rough, but I'm loving it. I'm feeling it. I feel it in my loins. This is a good show. Each episode's only 11 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
which kind of sucks, but what do you expect from a TV show?
Yeah, these kind of shows are usually like those like commercial break kind of shows. And if you think about it that way,
You don't have an 11-minute commercial, Jomel.
I mean, how it's like, what is it like it's one of those kind of like half. It's like one of those half out like those half Showtime shows, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I get that, but like, I wouldn't necessarily call it a commercial, because I wouldn't want to be
Oh, no, yeah.
watching something and then this comes on for 11 minutes if I'm not interested in it.
True, but yeah, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. It seems
Yeah,
like a lot of fun.
it's pretty good. It is a lot of fun. You should watch it, you piece of shit. But I mean, outside of that, it's not much to say. It's kind of funny. If you like the characters, you're gonna like it.
Mm-hmm.
But moving on. Have you watched Fruits Baskets? Because I haven't.
I have not.
Nope. Moving on. Kenju no Mago. What is it? The
That's
son of the.
That's the isekai one where the son's what is it? There's no common
He's
sense.
OP.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. Are you watching that?
I am not.
Nope. All right. What about Bango Dango Stray Dogs?
I haven't watched the second season.
All right, fair enough.
How about you, Drew?
Moving
You watched the
on.
first and second season?
I watched the first and second season, but remember, that was not of my own volition. That was because I was an anime club and they wanted to watch it. And I'm like, this is enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing I would seek out. And I'm not seeking out the third season.
Right.
But I probably should. I'm already invested.
Might as well.
I guess, but I don't fucking know. Anyway. Then there's Fairy Gone. Are you watching this, Jomo?
I'll be honest with you. I haven't kept up since the first episode.
No, I don't blame you. Like, this is probably the most disappointing anime of the season from a very long time. In fact, this is genuinely like a letdown. Like, when we were doing the previews, I was like, this feels good. The
fairies look pretty good.
The fairies look good. The setting, the characters themselves look good.
I don't think I have too much of a I don't think I can pass too much of a judgment since I haven't watched the other two episodes.
I mean, but that's the thing. It's the pacing and the way it feels is no different from the first episode.
Oh, really? Have you caught up? Have you done the 3 episodes?
Yeah, I've done the 3 episodes, or I think 4 now. I'm not sure. It just feels like they don't know how to pace themselves. They're going fast and then slow. They don't give us enough information about the world. Like I was like, all right, we got fairies. There's fairy primordials, and they either possess you or you get the organs put inside of you,
Right.
and then that's it. They're not telling us literally anything else. What the fairies actually are, what they do, anything. They're just not going in detail. Now, granted, they might. It's 24 episodes. I'll stick with it
Right.
because I'm hoping it gets better. I pray
Mhm.
that it gets better. It's such a cool concept, but it's just so disappointing. It uses CGI for the monsters, which is
I
to
mean,
be
it's not.
expected, I guess.
Well,
It's
I
not
mean,
bad.
the CGI is not too bad to be honest with you. It balances pretty well with the characters. It's
Right.
not too
It's not
jarring.
bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too
Right.
jarring.
It's just remember what I said about Kimetsu no Yaiba with the way it's delivered, like the
Right.
camera work, the pacing, and all that. It's just
Right.
everything is wrong here. It's like the fights aren't choreographed very well, in my opinion. The camera work just isn't exciting. It's like there's no substance to what's going on. You don't really care yet,
Right.
if that's a way to say, like, hell, even One Punch Man. What's Saitama's main drive for doing anything? Is that he's fucking bored. Like, we're fine with that. We're behind it. Fucking look at Attack on Titan. Aaron is angry at Titans. Fine, sure. We get here and it's like main character Chan doesn't have a clear objective other than find her friend, which he already found in the first episode. And then our main guy is like, I'm the police. And
Well,
that's it.
no, he's like part of the. Was it? Isn't he part of like some
He's
underground
part of the
organization?
fairy police.
Yeah, like
That's
the
it.
fairy.
That's all.
The police that hunts down illegal fairy users.
And that's fine. That's cool. That in itself is cool. But if there was more to it than just that, you know, never do you get an anime about like that has a setting, something the characters are doing. Like, let's look at Fairy Tail. I mean, even if they were still technically, oh yeah, we're part of part of a fairy guild and we go do missions and stuff. I'm like, sure, yeah. What's Natsu's main goal? He wants to find his father. He wants to, become the best dragon mage, whatever. Lucy, who is the actual main character, wants to collect all the keys and do shit. They have aspirations that are like something that wasn't solved in the very first fucking episode.
Right.
This bothers me, and I need it to be better. I hope it gets better. I pray it does. But so far, if you're sleeping on it, I don't blame you. But I'm gonna stick with it. PA works. Get your shit together, please. I mean,
Yeah.
technically you're already done, but
Well, I mean,
please be better.
it is an original story. I think they gotta like just beef up the writing a little bit and kind of figure out the
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they do because it's rough. But that's that. Next up is Boku Tachi wa Benkyo da Denkinai.
Mm.
Denkinai?
Yes. Denki.
Denkinai. Now you're more familiar with this show than I am.
Yes. This is one of the ones I'm watching and keeping up with.
Mm-hmm.
Right off the bat, it is such a pretty show.
Oh, it
Uh,
is.
it does the manga justice really well,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm always down for like. I mean, again, I've missed quintuplets, so this is
Mm-hmm.
literally the next. Was the next best thing because
The
you have a tutor teaching other students of subject that they're bad at.
right.
It's all good fun to be honest with you. So, I mean, basically the base of the story is that our main character he has to tutor two of the genius students of the school. Because every other tutor has failed to do so, and
Mm-hmm.
if he were to succeed in this, the what is it the
He gets a
headmaster would
scholarship essentially.
the headmaster will give him like the VIP recommendation scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's also poor, so he doesn't have that kind of money to go to like college and all that stuff.
Right. He's poor with like what, three siblings?
Yes, he's poor with like
as
three
it
younger
happens.
siblings. As it happens, yeah. So, but so far it's I mean it's been a fun show so far. You've got the
Hmm.
dynamics. I mean, and this is also one of those like harem series that the main character actually has a personality as well. So
Yeah, well, I don't know.
he's
Well, okay, he does.
he does have a bit of a personality, and he's what is he's not too what is it? He's not that much of a dunce. He's got an
Yeah,
objective. He knows what he's doing most of the time, and a lot of
that's
the times he's doing it out of
true.
he's doing a lot of the times he's doing this out of his own out of his own ambition and whatnot. Since
Yeah, but
as the time goes as episodes go by.
he's definitely a better main character than most in his position. But like, it's still he still floats on that flat main character because like he's still. He, well, you know, let me think. Let me think. Last, what is it? The fourth episode as well, or is
It's
this third?
yes, yeah, no. I think it's on his fourth episode if I remember correctly.
Okay, so uh,
Yeah, it's definitely on his fourth episode.
right. He, you're right. Right. You know, you're right. You're right. He is better than most of the other flat horror main characters where
Like
he.
yeah, no, because sorry, go on.
Well, I was gonna say not so much just because he has his own goals, like you know most characters do, but like what's the word? He's a bit more perceptive than everybody else.
Yeah,
He's more.
like the way he tutors is he's more perceptive in how each student like studies and understands what their strengths weaknesses are and how he can
Well,
actually
I meant
help
like
them.
romance wise.
Oh, well, to be honest with you, there hasn't been any progression at all. There's only been one
Well,
character so
no,
far that's actually
but like
shown any kind
it's.
of like romantic interest
I
in
mean,
terms
I
of
meant perceptive and like he knows when a situation's like weird. Like weird as in he like all right. So let me paint this picture for you. So when some characters get in like a semi-sexual situation with a their female characters, they're they don't necessarily either they don't react or have too much of a reaction. You know,
right.
he's right in the realistic spectrum
I
where
mean,
it's like
would that be a bad thing in this case?
no, because like okay, so for example, in the most recent episode, one of the characters was worried about her weight, and he didn't you know he's like oh you look fine you know like yeah blah 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 you know the same thing every male says to any girl that says that,
Mm.
and she's like I'll prove it here rub my tummy and he's like all right I'm gonna do it but this is fucking weird. And he does it he gets into it he's like
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know and but see that's the thing him getting into it and in you know kind of enjoying it even though he recognizes it as a dangerous situation
Hmm.
that's kind of what separates him from certain other main characters where they'll be either too bashful to do so or
Like too much of a
just
reaction.
or just do it you know
Uh,
without any kind of I don't know just they don't he seems a lot more realistic than some others you know
yeah.
that's what I meant to say he reacts in a way that makes sense
Hmm. So I mean,
because
so far,
yeah go on.
I've been enjoying it. So, I mean, I enjoyed the manga, and I mean, for just the way things are progressing right now, the romantic stuff will eventually get there. It's more so
Mhm.
just building up the characters and just building up, who you wanna root for in a sense. As of right
Oh,
now.
that's a good point. I want to bring this up even though I don't think we have all the characters yet there's one girl left right the
Yeah.
one in
I mean,
this
does that teacher count? I don't know that, or I don't know if that teacher counts, or what is that
I think
teacher? Or
she
is that a
counts she's a
maybe?
teacher.
Okay, yeah. I don't, well, we haven't seen any interaction yet, so maybe future episodes.
I was gonna say for right now, even though you've read it already or some of
Yeah,
it,
I've caught up with it in the past.
right?
Um,
So currently, out of the I guess technically four girls, though she was just introduced, so we'll say three.
yeah.
Out of the three girls, the three geniuses that we have, who's best girl?
Or asking me.
Yeah.
Um, I did think about this quite a while. I'm gonna have to go with what's her face? What's her face? Fura Furushi or Hime-chan,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got
the
you.
one bad at math, right?
Yeah,
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 bad at
yeah,
math.
yeah. I got you. Yeah, she's pretty good. To be honest, they're all pretty good,
Mm.
and she's even a consideration, even though she's on the flat side for me. But
Literally.
right now, normally I'd say what's her face? What's her name? What's her fucking
Which one?
name?
The swimmer
The
or the
glasses.
oh
Glasses.
the one bad at English
Yeah, bad at English.
or bad at
What's her name?
humanities.
Yeah,
Um,
humanities.
she goes by Riza by the other girl.
Reese. Yeah. So her. Normally she'd be my pick. She's cute. She's busty. She's a little snappy, and she's got that cute resistance to her. But like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to go with the childhood friend swimmer here. I'm gonna have to give it to her. She's just adorable because she actually, is it a spoiler to say that her
I wouldn't think so. To be
well,
honest.
she has feelings for the main character, and it's not so much like that whole, oh, he's so dumb he doesn't notice that I have feelings. It's just that she never expresses it enough to even give him a hint.
Yeah.
And
So.
you since it does the thing where you get to you hear their inner monologue as well, especially her when she's thinking about trying to do
Hmm.
anything with him. It's fucking adorable, and I love her. She's my favorite. She's my favorite right now. But
Respectable.
Glasses Girl is right behind.
Hmm.
And we don't have Teacher yet. Teacher usually fucking hits me real fucking hard. So we'll see.
Usually, so far so far she's got a real like a real like sharp tooth or sharp tongue behind her right now.
Right. But
So.
that's because she's working. We don't know what she's like when she's casual.
Hmm. Well, let's see. Maybe
We'll
she's a
have to
serious
see.
teacher on the outside, but you poke her right, and she'll give off that cutesy vibe in the inside.
That you mean that big RR energy.
That too, yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. If she gives off that RR energy, it's over.
Speaking of energy here, next up on the list here is Suwayaki Kitsune no Senko-san. This is another one I'm also watching as well.
I have
Um,
not dipped into it yet.
I'll say this much. I
But
also read the manga of this as well.
same,
There's a
same, same, same.
lot of manga that's been coming anime this season. Um,
Hmm.
the only way I can express talking about this show is that it is relaxing as hell to watch for some
Hmm.
reason.
Like
Like,
every way they animated it and whatnot.
yeah, they animated it, and when she does her thing, and it's just a soothing anime to like watch. So, um,
I mean, it's understandable because they've done a lot of like low key anime. Like they did New Game, they did Yuri Yuri,
mhm.
they fucking did Plastic Memories. Fuck them. They did Himoto Chan. They did
Mm.
your show, the one where the guy's like a mangaka and the girl's trying to get his attention, but he's like super oblivious. Oh fuck! And they also did Uzumade.
They've been around the
Well,
block.
they've been around the block.
But yeah, so
Oh,
far
they
I
also
mean,
did Jijebu, which was the most comforting anime in existence.
yeah, right. So I mean, essentially what the anime is pretty much this kitsune comes from the heavens and pampers a hardworking salaryman named Nakano, and
Hold
that's
on one
pretty much
second.
it.
A kitsune is a Japanese fox demon that typically takes human form. They're usually depicted with fox ears and a fox tail with their human-esque figures. But they do have the ability to turn into foxes at will and or channel energy using fox fire, which is typically blue.
As I was saying,
Go on.
but yeah, pretty much he comes down from the heavens to take care of this hardworking salaryman, And that's about it. So makes him breakfast, makes sure
Fucking hard working.
makes
You mean
makes
overworked?
yeah, that too. It's because it's I guess this is somewhat of a PSA, maybe, to like
I
those
actually think it is. Yeah.
those overworked salary people that like work long hours and don't have much time to take care of themselves, which could lead to that that negative aura that surrounds them.
Right.
It's kind of like how the babysitter anime was like a PSA to like have kids in Japan, where this is like
Right.
this one's more so like find some time to relax and utilize your time so you're not building up negative energy.
Mm-hmm.
Not like
Because
an actual
unfortunately, you
thing.
won't be visited by a cute kitsune.
I mean, if you get run over by a truck and then hopefully you get transported to another world, but
Right.
neither
Right.
here nor there. But so far, yeah, this has been a really good show. It's one of those like feel good shows that you kind of watch for 20 minutes, and
Mhm.
you just enjoy for like for that moment. So
Mhm.
you also get to enjoy Nakano like raving over like her tail or her ears just because how fluffy they are, and it's a comfy show, I guess you'd say.
Unfortunately, she has been looted already.
I'm not too surprised, to be honest.
Yeah.
Speaking of ludes though, the next up on the list here that I'm actually catching up, but surprisingly is the Nande.
Wait, your kid? You?
Yes,
You really?
Nande Koko ni Sensei ga. Yes,
All
only
right. Well,
because
you're able to deal with it better than me.
oh
I
why
am. Than I
why
can. Because I
can
can't
you
watch
not-
it censored.
Oh,
Can't.
well, I guess I don't know.
I can't watch it censored.
I mean, the sessions doesn't do too much to me, but it's more so just because they're just the concept. Because so far it's centered around one student and one teacher, but
Mhm.
as we get from the opening, these are four different teachers that's gonna be dealing with four different students. So we're gonna get like a story arc per teacher and student relationship.
Right.
So as of right now, the first arc, I guess you'd say, would be um, uh, Sato and his teacher Kojima, which is like was it the what is it, the Oni teacher of the bunch, because she's like really tough and like I don't know, just knows how to like has a sharp tongue and all that good stuff. But
Right.
she tends to have a cute side whenever awkward shit happens to them. And that's pretty much it. Like, was it one of the latest episode I remember watching was the teacher went over to his house to help watch his little sister because, apparently she knows his mom because they're friends apparently, and her
Mhm.
parents happen to be living in the area too when she was visiting, so. It's. I mean, the whole
Hmm.
the title of the series is like, what is it?
What are you doing in here, Sensei? Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are you doing here, Sensei? So, a lot of the episodes are pretty much catching the student in awkward situations with their teacher. So, so so far, I'm enjoying it. Just, I mean, I'm enjoying it for the most part, just because it's one of those like hilarious kind of etchies, and unfortunately, it's like what 10, 11 minutes long or something. So these aren't full feature length episodes, unfortunately. But I'm excited to
Mhm.
see what the other teachers have, what the other student teacher relationships have to offer as well. I'm curious about the busty one right in the front here, the short one.
Aren't they all stacked?
Oh yeah, they're all sag, but she get because she's like because the teacher in the front, she's like the real quiet one, and I think her partnered student was like the big ass athlete, which is the friend of Sato.
Mm,
So
gotcha.
but he's like misunderstood to be like a tough dude. And I
Right.
guess they hit a lot. I just want to see these illicit relationships develop into something, as how I do, as how my fantasies work. Please don't judge me.
Okay.
Um,
That's fine. Oh yeah, this is right up your alley, isn't it?
yes, of course. This is right up my alley of my fantasies, my ideals, I guess, because I do like older women in general.
Yeah.
That tends to be my preference for some reason.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
So yeah, no judgment here. But moving on here. To be honest, this is got to be a sleeper hit for me, Jarron. which is so far I'm enjoying it so far. I don't know if you've caught up with it. Oh no, you haven't caught up with
I
it,
have
have you?
I've watched the first episode.
What do you think of it? Just right off the
It
bat.
is gonna be so fucking good. It is 24 episodes and my dick can't handle it. Bones, you have done it again.
No, it's
Studio
all
Bones, not my bone.
it's always something when you have there's music and anime, but then there's anime that bases around itself around music in general.
Right.
And so far, a lot of those have always hit the mark when it comes to like storytelling and using music as a way to like convey either feelings or situations or even just conveying the entire mood of the whole episode.
Right. And you want to talk about fucking feelings. You know, I was shook when they started singing in English. I was like, whoa,
Oh, really? Yeah, I
what are
know.
we doing here?
I think
Like, I was hella shook and it was so good.
you only saw the first episode, right?
Yeah, I've only seen the first episode.
You gotta watch the second episode because that's when the opening. Unless you saw the opening in the end in the first episode.
I probably did, but I forgot about it.
Well, they sing the opening and the ending. So from what I've seen so far, yeah,
Oh,
they have.
I'm fucking ready, dude.
Like, I mean,
By the
granted,
way, we're talking about Carol and Tuesday. We didn't say
yeah.
that before.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, we'll talk about the anime Carol on Tuesday.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
But yeah,
It's
essentially, so far, it's what is how do I even talk about this? It's mesmerizing to say the least.
because it's also not only is the music itself beautiful, and I mean the story. I guess you could say is typical. It's the whole I have all this stuff going. I either have all the stuff for me in my life or I don't, but I want to do music anyway.
Mm.
It's that story.
And then that person partners up with the person that only has music in her life,
Right.
and then those two worlds kind of collide because of the shared connection of wanting to pursue music.
Right. So it's I guess it's not necessarily a unique story. The setting's unique because it's on fucking Mars,
Yeah.
like a what they say was 2130 or something.
It doesn't say on here to be honest. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2130 or 21 something.
Right.
But like, it's a completely different world. So it's not Earth, ain't it? Nothing like that, and it's got this other like idol subplot that I don't know what's going on with that. But
Well, I
like, I
mean,
don't even give a shit if it's just literally them just fucking being cute and making music. I'm down.
but actually, well,
Ah,
because
so good.
it ties it links into that with like how all the music essentially on Mars is based off AI. So every music has so far has been made with the idea of AI in mind, and there hasn't been a quote unquote real singer in like ages. So the
Essentially,
Carol and Tuesday kind of are like kind of they're kind of break that stigma or break the mold again by being a warm voice in the music world.
mhm.
Oh, and by the way, you know the Instagram that they have.
Wait, what?
The Instagram that Tuesday has.
Yeah.
That's real. It's a real Instagram account. I'm following it right now.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, the Insta account. I forgot.
It's a real
Fuck.
account. Because
That's
someone
awesome.
posted it on Facebook and like, yo, it's real. I'm like, wait, what? And I looked it up. I just followed it right off the bat, and it literally it posts the pictures they take every episode. So it's in a sense live, where every episode they post a picture of the episode of the day or episode of the week
That's so cool.
on that account. So in a way, it's almost like you're interacting with Carol and Tuesday as they, as they climb the ladder to being musicians.
That's so fucking cool.
And
That's so fucking cool.
and we can't talk about Carol and Tuesday without talking about their fucking music so far.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I've only seen the first episode, but it's just that one song was just so fucking good.
Oh wait,
In English.
wait,
That's crazy.
Jarron, you have to watch the second episode because they actually complete the song.
Well, I'm sure they do, but like, it's the fact that it's in English, Jomel. That's wild.
Oh yeah,
Everything else is in Japanese, but they sung it in English. Usually it's the other way around.
yeah. I guess Mars is mostly an English speaking territory. I guess maybe.
What the fuck are they? I guess I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Like, there's what's the story behind that? What made them think? This is the original anime. They said Everything's gonna be in Japanese. Every bit of dialogue, all that.
Right.
But their vocals are all in. Well, I don't know about episode 3 and on, because you've seen
Right.
it. You'd be able to say so. But if every single song is in English, that'll would blow my fucking mind. I wouldn't even know how to handle it.
I think
Like when they initially.
I mean, I think to be honest with you, Jerome, with the trend so far I've been seeing, I think every song is gonna be in English.
That's fucking crazy. What the shit? Like maybe to some people that haven't watched a lot of anime that may not sound like a big deal, but it is. It's like every idol anime, everything that has dealt with music in anime has only sung in Japanese, with maybe the sparse English word thrown in there because that's a trend,
Uh huh.
but like not fully with whatever nationality people singing it. That's fucking crazy. Actually, hold on. Let me jump in here. I gotta do a little deep dive here. Let me see. Tuesday. Who's Tuesday's?
Well, there's a singing voice actor, there's her actress, and also the talking voice actress. So,
Right. That it's not listed though.
oh,
I
it's on.
want
I
to see
mean,
the Japanese voice actor.
well, no, if you look down, I mean, I can send you it. I can send you this link that I
Yeah,
have right
send it to me.
now.
Because I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know about these people that can sing like fucking
Yeah,
champs. God.
their names are like Nai BRXX and Selena Ann. Which I'm not familiar with, to be honest with you.
Oh man, so fucking cool. Oh, that's so fucking cool.
Oh, Selena Ann. She Japanese? I think she's Japanese.
What, really?
I think so. Cause yeah, they're oh
Oh.
okay. Well, Selena
Oh.
Ann is Japanese, I think, but Nai BRXX. She's from Atlanta.
Ah. Well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sweet Soul Records? Whoa. Whoa. Her whole thing. Whoa. This is cool. This is so fucking cool. Jomel, this is so fucking cool. That's so cool. Oh, I'm freaking out here. I'm literally I'm fanboying right now. This is so fucking cool.
You listen to her. You listen to
This
everything
is
she
so
has right now. Is that what you do? Listen to the entire
fucking
track
might.
list.
She sounded fucking great in the anime. Uh
I don't
that's
blame
just
you.
so cool. I gotta all right, let me chill. Let me chill.
Yeah, it's not. That's this episode's not about that, Jaron. We have to. We gotta keep going here.
Right, we gotta go.
You can fanboy after the
Uh
recording, you know.
right.
But so far, Carol
Um
Tuesday, definitely you guys. If you guys need something good this season as well, Carol and Tuesday, it's something special, to be honest with you.
it was
So
also written by the guy that made Cowboy Bebop, so
yes, if that's
there you
relevant to
go.
you guys, this is another good written series by one of the great legends out there. So all right,
All right, next up is
are you
holy
talking about
shit.
this one?
Yes. I don't think I saw the most recent episode, but I did see the first 3.
And it is
It's called
Midara. Or yeah, go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Midara na Ao-chan wa Benkyo da Denkinai, or Ao-chan can't study.
What do you think, Jaron?
Uh
It's one of those short series, unfortunately, too. I was so upset that was gonna be like those 10-minute episodes.
yeah, wait. It's not 10 minutes.
Yeah, these are one of those short ones.
Really? It didn't
These are
I
either
thought
10 or like 12 minutes.
no, they're definitely they're not feature length. I thought they were feature length.
No, it's only 12
I
minutes
could
long.
have sworn they were feature length.
12 minutes long.
Huh. Well, I guess that's a good thing. It doesn't feel like it's 12 minutes long. Yeah, you're right, 12 minutes, huh? But I definitely enjoy it. It's it's a nice, I mean, it's not very etchy by
It's
its tag, but
it's more so just like, you know, a girl going through puberty, I guess.
yeah, except she's a fucking closet pervert.
That too. I like how her father like switches from like the the bratty character, and then he kind of gets all serious all of a sudden.
Right.
The voice actors, I love the voice actor for that dude. It's amazing. But so far it's actually more of more of a rom com if anything.
Yeah, it's essentially so this guy that's the king of the normies, as she calls it, has fallen in love with her because of uh, misunderstanding after misunderstanding, and most in the typical way an episode will go is that she'll be trying to like say I want to tell him that I hate him because I don't want to focus on any guys until or ever so I can go to college and be successful, blah blah blah. But because she's raised by her pervy ass father, she thinks everything is sexual. So like him just confessing thought like he was talking about having sex or something about BDSM when they were talking about literature. And it was just fucking it's good. I like it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a nice short series to get into. 12 minutes long. It's not much. You're losing a lot of time, I guess you'd say. Well, yeah.
And again, don't let the ecchi tag push you away. It's not that ecchi.
Yeah, to be honest.
If at all. It's not really at all. In fact, I'll say now, fucking what is it? The other one. Fucking
which one? The teacher one?
No. I mean, obviously that's more more ecchi. Why the fuck We Never Learn. The Boku Tachi wa Benkyo ga Denkinai is more ecchi than this, and that doesn't even have an ecchi tag.
Yeah, right, exactly. So,
but it's yet to be seen. We don't know where it's all going. So we'll see.
Moving on here.
I have not watched this one.
Well, I have, and it's fucking adorable. We're talking about Hitori Bochi no Mamaru Seikatsu. Essentially, main story here is that our main character Chan Bochi is trying to become friends with her entire class. All 30 of her classmates, because she made a promise with her best friend in elementary school that because since they're going to separate middle schools, unless she can become friends with everyone in her class, those two can no longer be friends. Because it's also a way for Bochi to overcome her social anxiety as well, and she's got bad social anxiety just by the reactions she takes from her first 3 friends that she's made in like the first 4 episodes or so. So, but so far it's a really adorable series. It's one of those series where you want to cheer the main character on. You want to cheer Bochi on for doing her best. Because she just wants to be friends with everybody, despite knowing that she'll pass out halfway, damn near, doing anything of that sort. So, I don't know what else to say. It's definitely a good cute watch.
I'll have to look into it because I don't know.
I just read the manga. Manga's also cute too. So I mean, it's the same people that did It's the same people that did Mitsuboshi Colors. Well, that same artist and author.
Okay.
So, and cool enough, like every intermission, like the halfway mark per episode, it actually shows like the original art of every character. So they're showing the original art of every character so far.
That's pretty cool.
So, I can't get enough of this. This has definitely been like a good series for me, just to enjoy and to also, I guess, understand, and when she's trying to talk to new people every episode. So can she do it? Will she be friends with everybody in her class? But yeah, pretty much it. Latest episode so far, she's gained a apprentice. So
she's gained an apprentice.
Yes.
Okay.
She gained an apprentice on becoming a ninja. So so she's become pretty much like she's become friends with a delinquent, a lame person or unfortunate person, and a foreigner
person.
That's like the meme that goes along with it. And there's also like a whole like slap like a whole slapstick thing going on between the characters too.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right.
something bad will happen to the unfortunate character, the she's pretty much like the vice chairman of like the class
Mm-hmm.
or the vice representative,
Right. Right. Right.
and the delinquent will comment on that, and the vice rep will be like, "Who are you calling unfortunate?" And she'll like literally like head dive into her as she's yelling that out because that's her thing. That's her general response to being called out as unfortunate.
Ah.
And then she just regained friend, and then she gained an apprentice from the foreign student, because the way Bochi moves around is like very sneakily hides her presence a lot because she's shy and shit. But she mistook
Right.
she mistook that as her being a master ninja, and asked her to be her apprentice.
Her last name is Lucky Thar. Okay. All
So
right. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Who made this? Where are you at, C2C? Let me scroll down here, you piece of shit. Did you make Lucky Star? All right.
I don't think
I
so.
was about to say they didn't, but if they did, I'd have some words.
So far it's really cute. I mean, and also like was it the delinquent Nako? She's only the reason why you call her a delinquent is because she's confused to be one, because even the teacher is like afraid of her deathly apparently, even though
Mm.
she's not trying to be a delinquent.
She's just a nice girl.
She's a nice girl that has like blonde hair and happens to like I guess dress more comfortably than other students. I guess you'd
Right.
say, with
She's
the
a slut.
oversized sweater, cell phone in hand, blonde
Right.
hair, skirt a little bit short. You
Mhm.
know,
Right.
so definitely something to watch.
Mhm.
Really cute. Can't get enough of it. What's up next here, Jarron?
Up next is another anime that I haven't been watching. Is
Uh,
Senryu Shoujo, which is essentially. Have you been watching it?
yeah, I was read their manga as well.
Oh, okay, well
So
then that's all you again.
yeah, I mean it's another cute series. It follows the story of Nanako, which is a person, which is a student that only communicates through what they call it, Senryu, which is the and specifically the 575 rule of haiku. So
Mm-hmm.
it's cute so far. It definitely has a romance feel to it. Um, she hangs around with an actual delinquent, in the same club as her, in the same club as her, the haiku club,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just cute adventures with him and the club president, as well as her, just not speaking and just talking in haikus. It's
Okay.
cute. It's real. I guess slice of lifey, life slicey,
Life slicey.
life
Yeah.
slicey, life slicey, despite the whole haiku communication, but
Mm-hmm.
generally it's life slicey. So some of the
Okay.
characters are enjoyable. Delinquent's pretty cool. He's just a misunderstood. Well, no, he's not misunderstood. He's definitely a delinquent, but he just happened to get into haikus because he's because he started like saying haikus after every fight he's been through, and then joined the club because he thought it was
What the
cool.
fuck?
So
So it's a bunch of fucking weirdos, essentially.
yeah, essentially, except the club
Yeah.
president. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. Ushima Enji. Okay. All right.
Oh, by the way,
I'm
that was
feeling it.
by the way that was Senryu Shoujo. I don't know if you said
Yes,
that. Senryu Shoujo.
I did.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Oh fuck, where am I? Okay. After Senryu Shoujo is Gunjo no Magma, which I swear came out last season. I'm actually pretty sure it did come out last season. Maybe it didn't.
I think you're Hydron.
I might be high. Okay, no, it didn't come out last. What the fuck? It came out early. It had to have come out early then.
Nope.
What the fuck?
April
What
7th.
happened? I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on.
Did you lost a piece of yourself in the timestamp or something?
I guess I fucking did. But I've been watching this one. It's I don't. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's very kind of standard. You know, there's a. Uh, I don't know how to peg this show down yet. I don't know how I feel about it yet. The action's interest. It's not the best, but it's like it's not bad. This guy's powers are pretty cool. He's got the power of creation, essentially, where he can build anything. So that's cool. But I don't know how to peg down what kind of show this is because it's adventure in the sense that every episode they go to this continent that appeared in the world, and now every country's fighting for it. And he goes in typically to save people, but anytime he does go in, he's not like, oh, I'm the hero, I'm gonna save the day. He's like, no, you gotta pay me, and I might still turn you down because fuck you.
Yeah,
Give me a good reason to go do it.
he's like a service in a sense, right? That's what they are. Like his
Kind of.
because they're like how do you explain this? There's like different classes of occupations, right?
So yeah, essentially, he's what's known as an angler, but he's just like this kind of like shit eating piece of a fucker. They say, I might help you. I don't know. You're kind of a piece of shit. You're hoarding all these Care Bears, and that's why they're attacking. So maybe we should just leave you to die. I don't know. Now that's why Godzilla's over here trying to fuck you up. Uh, Literally the plot of an episode. But I mean, it's not bad. It's interesting. I'm gonna stick with it so I can really get a peg down for it. But I don't have that much to say about it, other than the fact that it's a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like standard. I guess it's like I don't know. I have the same feeling. I have the same feeling about that.
Yeah, yeah. It's standard, but with kind of a different flavor of standard, I guess.
Yeah.
So we'll see where it goes. It's definitely still better than fucking Fairy Down. God, Fairy Gone, which is sad to say, but it is. So far, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Next up is one that I've slept on, and I shouldn't because it's by Madhouse. Shometsu Toshi. Have you been watching it?
I've only seen the first episode. No, I've seen the first episode. I'll be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
I had no fucking idea what was going on. There was so much going on in that first episode. I was like, holy shit, what am I keeping track of?
Right.
But
is that a good or bad thing? Was it interesting? I don't know what's going on, or just like what am I even watching? Because the next one's what am I even watching?
Both, maybe.
Right.
Because like it gave me the same kind of feeling from like the Grisaria series.
That's not a good comparison for me, Jomel.
Because, to me it's a good thing. It's because I love the Grisaria series. Because this one is
the new V that came out.
No, I have not. But the reason why I say is because like it starts right off with like a nuclear apocalypse, essentially.
Oh, so we're in the shit once it starts.
We're in the middle of the shit so far.
Okay.
Right now we're in the middle of some transfer of like this girl who apparently has like some special ability because she was the only survivor of like said nuclear attack.
Well, her and the guy.
No, just her.
Oh, okay. All right. Fuck. All right, bye, main character.
And this dude, our main character, he's our delivery boy, trying to get her to that city. And there's like 3 different organizations after her, and there's like one organization like called Owl, trying to like help her get to that place. And then main character guy has like a best friend that he called for help, but turns out that she's also a traitor. She's working for the other organizations that's trying to get her to. And by the end of the first episode, I don't think they kill him off, but they essentially showed them like capturing her and shooting our main character in the face.
Okay. So we're real in this shit. Damn.
We are in the shit, and like I'm still trying to figure out how to. I was gonna
say doing a fake out in the beginning. That's crazy.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And I have no idea where this is gonna go. I feel like I need to like take some time to process this because like I wanted to wait a few more episodes to go through for me to like kind of binge through so I can get some good footing because that one episode threw me for a fucking loop. So
Mm-hmm.
cause I'm like because apparently the reason why they're going to the city is because her father is still alive somehow,
Mm-hmm.
and she's the only connection to that city and everything that happened. So we're in the deep shit here. So and it's based off of a game, so I'm not familiar with the game at all. So I'm
Right.
gonna assume it's like a light novel of that
Probably.
of that kind.
Well, you said
But it's
visual
pretty.
novel.
But so far, it's pretty so far. Oh yeah, visual novel. Sorry,
Right.
it's really pretty so far. It's a lot's happening. So like everyone apparently everyone knows each other. I don't even know who the fuck these people are as they're like getting introduced in like the first 15 minutes of the show. But something seems to be going on, and they're on a mission to do something.
Okay.
So far, yeah, I had to wait. Like I had to wait till like more episodes come out for me to like kind of binge through to get like a good footing of this.
Right.
So, but yeah.
Okay. And I'll definitely have to check it out as well because that makes me pretty curious that they fucking killed his ass in the or
quote unquote killed his ass in the first episode.
Right.
So, not spoiler since it happened in the first episode.
Right, that's true. That's true. First up, go fuck yourself. You haven't. Well, I haven't seen the first episode, but it's fine. It's fine if it's the first episode. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in it now. But in terms of what the fuck's going on, I don't really know where to begin with this next one. I only watched the first episode, and it's weird enough to keep me going. It's called Sarazanmai. And God, where even begin?
Buttholes.
All right. So basic synopsis is there's these three boys that have various connection to each other. They were turned into kappas, which is like a Japanese demon, froggy looking
turtle duck thing.
It's kind of like a platypus, but standing up without the beaver tail. All right, that still doesn't help. it just looks kind of weird. These three boys are turned into kappas, and they're tasked with fighting the desire ghosts of humans by sucking out their desire orb things called the what is it, Shimakazu, something like that.
I guess.
And it's with that explanation, it sounds very normal. Like, oh yeah, a couple boys transform into little demons and they fight evil. Sure, yeah, but like they suck it out of their ass, quite literally.
Wait, what? Okay.
So I guess the whole
like
Japanese
mouth and ass.
Mouth and ass. Well, yeah.
We're talking like human centipede types of mouth ass contact.
Well,
here?
like they make it look cool, but it's still fucking.
Jarron, how do you make eating ass look cool?
They figured it out. So the lore behind the kappa is that apparently parents would scare their children saying that if you want something too much, a kappa's gonna show up and suck out your like desire thing out of suck it out of your butt, because apparently it's some organ in your butt.
And is this what we're witnessing?
You just kind of turn that into an anime.
Are we witnessing these kids sucking the buttholes of people?
You're witnessing these kids get their buttholes sucked and them doing the sucking. It sounds so fucking. So let me get a good visual comparison to what the art sounds like. Let's see, Mappa did it. They did one that was similar, where it's the animation's very colorful. It's very colorful. It's it almost reminds me of a like a Bakemonogatari anime
Oh,
or
really?
yeah, from the Monogatari series where it's like it's very colorful. Everything's kind of abstract a little bit. Um, all the characters are really weird that surround the three boys. Well, so far we've only been introduced to two, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna get fucking weirder. We got the prince of the Kappas, who's the one that turned the boys into Kappas in the first place by sucking their uh stuff. um, and he taxes them with going to go defeat these other demon dudes. And the kids figure out that they have the same power. So the first demon that they fight is this big box dude that died in a box. So his head's a box, and he's like trying to, I don't know. So they hold hands, spin around, they can shoot like jets of water. That's cool and all. Kappas are little water creatures, so whatever. But then they get to his ass, and they just kind of dive bomb into his butt, and they again, this is all very actiony. It's all very colorful. Uh, but the subject matter is still out there, and they grab hold of this orb thing. And I've never thought I'd ever see a butthole in an anime that wasn't a hentai, but like they straight up like fucking they went in depth with it, and I was like, I don't know if this is not comfortable. I
Is
don't
this
like
legal?
this.
Like, is
Is
the
this legal? Because
FBI like just looking at my computer screen and just wondering what the hell's going on too?
it's not like it was just like, oh, they just, they do something, go into his butt and pull the thing out. No, it was like, it was a struggle. Like, it was like caught in his fucking rectum. There was like juice and
What the
shit. And
fuck?
I'm like, oh, this is a lot. This is a lot. And see, how long's an episode normally? Like 24 episodes. By the like 10-minute mark, I couldn't stop saying, what the fuck? It was just over and over again. And then, because some weird shit with boxes starts happening. They have like where the boxes start floating around, and like we find out that the main character is a cross. He cross dresses, but it's not like, oh, he cross dresses because he cross dresses. No, he does it because he's trying to have this connection with this idol. So he goes around to various locations and takes pictures of himself in this cosplay because the idol does a little fortune every morning on this billboard, so he has to do it. According to him, he has to carry this box around that has his outfit in there. He has to see what she tells him to do, and he has to go do it. That's what he says he has to do, so he does it, and it's fucking weird. And we find that out because after they suck the box ghost's uh butt thing, we see the kid's inner desire, which is that to have this connection to this idol by cross-dressing. And whatever I'm saying, it does not help in the case of this anime. I I
Yeah,
don't
but you
know
lost
what to
me.
say. It's just
You lost me in sucking buttholes. That's where you lost
right,
me at
right.
this
I know,
point.
I know. I was lost too, and then it just kept going, and I didn't know it wouldn't stop.
They wouldn't stop
So
sucking the
now I'm
butthole.
sitting. It wouldn't stop sucking the butthole. So now I'm sitting here like, well, this is very interesting. It's very colorful, and the actions too detailed.
You think you can
So I'm
explain?
probably gonna
Would you be able to explain that better
what?
than Sekai no Koizar?
No, Seikon Quasar are simple compared to this.
That's true. This is true.
God, I don't even know how to fucking.
Sucking elemental energy from titties versus sucking desire energy from the butthole of little
Damn.
people.
See, at least one you can be like, yeah, it's breast milk has the energy of life in it, so it recharges their powers. And like, sure, yeah, whatever. Sucking the desire organ out of their ass because you're a kappa doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm still not following where the where the energy even resides in your butthole at this point.
It's in there somewhere.
It's in your rectum flap, Jarron. That's where it is.
Because
Your rectal
any
glands.
kappa apparently can just come up and just fucking it right out of you.
Mm. You gotta watch.
And while you're alive, it doesn't seem like it has any adverse effect. I guess. I don't know.
Y'all better be careful when taking a shit.
Yeah.
Some cap is gonna come out of the toilet and be like,
Eat that ass real good.
Honestly. Oh god.
This is the ass eating anime. That's what it is.
It's the ass eating anime. Oh god. Lapin Track, and this is Lapin Track's first anime. They're hitting off. They're kicking you off the ground with fucking eating ass.
Hey, they're doing it good. Mappa said, "Hey, we'll animate it. You just write it," and they're like, "Fuck it, we got it, boy."
All right, ass eating kappas.
Oh, also, a little side note: the guy that is writing it, when he initially pitched the anime, he didn't mention all the ass stuff.
Oh, really? So
yeah, until it was already greenlit and funded.
That son of a bitch. I bet Mappa's
that
like,
guy's
what the
fucking
fuck
legendary.
Like I can imagine one of the execs from like Mappa looking over like the animator's desk as they're like drawing it out. Like, what are you drawing? Don't you know what this is? I thought you guys know what this is.
Yeah,
like,
you approved it. You gave us the money.
Why do you
already allocated it?
Why do you have 40 frames of this dude sucking in someone's butthole? What is it? Like just flipping through it? They're seeing the entire animation just go by in a fucking flip book.
It was rough. I'll have to see what's going on in the next couple episodes. But
I'm gonna have to watch this now. Just because I can't even fathom this idea right now, Jarron.
Trust me, you can't.
I'm gonna have to see it to believe it. Is that what it is?
You're gonna have to see it to believe it.
Oh god. I'm gonna have to watch I'm gonna have to like watch someone eat ass then.
Yep, that's essentially a lot. It happens a lot. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna keep happening later on.
Well, let's keep going, I guess.
Yeah, that was Sarah Zanmai. For you people that are curious.
Yeah. So
next up, we got Kono yo no Hate de Koi wo. I don't feel like reading it all. Are you watching this?
I am not.
All right, neither am I. Moving on.
Kono Ote Tomare. Are you watching this? No.
Nope. All right. What about Nobunaga Sensei?
No.
I'll probably pick it up because there's a girl with big titties in it, but outside of that, I'm not terribly interested.
It almost looks like a hentai, like just by the cover alone, to be honest.
Almost, yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, like a 2014 hentai, you know. I do have something to talk about with this next one.
Joshi, I've also watched it.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Joshi Kosei. It's fucking weird.
It's each episode's 3 minutes.
But there's no dialogue.
That's it. No dialogue at all.
It's literally them making noises, breathing, and
emoting.
Yeah. Like,
and the fucking main girl is thick.
Yes, she that first episode already made that statement quite clear.
Right, exactly. It was the first episode was literally about her thighs. And so was the second episode.
I didn't know
she is fucking thick.
I didn't know how I was gonna deal with literally no dialogue. And I dealt with it exactly the way I expected it to be. Weirded out and kinda confused.
It's a little strange.
Like, I mean, I kind of get it when there'll be moments, I can understand how moments in life there is no dialogue, but I feel like a lot of those times they're like, you can say something.
The thighs say all.
So thighs speak a lot of, thighs speak for many people, Jarron.
Oh, they certainly do. They speak for me. And her thighs are loud.
That's the only thing you're fucking hearing, yeah. If it's not that, then it's their reactionary exhales.
Right.
But if you guys are into thighs clapping, and high school Japanese girls exhaling expressively.
But not like not like constant like, you know, the ASMR bullshit, but like it's
Yeah.
literally just imagine people would be going throughout their day except they just don't talk. So they use
Yeah, exactly.
but it's body language and the odd sound that, you know, anime characters make, the you know, that kind of
Yeah. I
adding
still
vocals
recommend
to things that shouldn't
I still
shouldn't have
recommend
vocals.
I'd still recommend watching it by yourself because I don't think you know how to. I don't think you'd be able to explain this because there's no dialogue
No,
and it's all kind of just happening live in front of you.
I
You know,
mean it is what it is. It's
kind of like
fucking thighs slapping together in the first episode. What do you
like what are they saying,
what it
son?
is? Nothing. That's all it is. That's all that's happening right now is she's slapping her thighs.
Probably
God,
the only anime that people
it's interesting.
probably the only anime people can understand without subtitles.
There you go.
Actually, it's the only
Not a
anime.
single one.
It's the only. It's the only
Except for
anime
the
without
opening.
subtitles, except the opening. But like dialogue wise, no subtitles needed. It's all
Right.
you know, all that good stuff.
Uh,
Next up here, are you watching any of the next two?
I haven't watched anything else.
Really? Past that?
Yep, nothing past this.
All right. The only one I've watched so far past that would be the Chokado Girl 1/6 Amazing Stranger.
What the what?
Go down 2 rows. Go down like 3
Oh,
rows.
yeah,
The-
your pervert anime.
No, it's just a dude becoming a dude that happens to get a waifu, but she ends up being a figure.
She's 3 feet tall, and the first thing he tries to do when he gets her is to fucking poke her in the cooch.
Well, I mean, that's because okay. Let me in its defense. In this the first episode, we go to Nona as the main character.
Go on.
Excuse me. We go to Nona. We go to Nona as the main character. She's a space explorer from
Yeah.
you know like her show and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, one day she kind of just wakes up, like being able to. Oh, she wakes up in like our other main character's like apartment, Haruto, as like you know a 1/6 scale figure. But she doesn't know it at first. She
Mhm.
doesn't think that she's a figure. She honestly thinks she was transported to a different planet for a mission, all that good stuff. And
Mhm.
it's more so. Eventually, Haruto kind of like explains to her that she's actually a figurine and that she's from a show. And there has been no explanation so far as to why she's been able to move.
Mhm.
And so far, the anime is kind of like all these up in the recent episode, we get introduced to another figure in the latest episode where she's from an RPG series that the main character Haruto is a fan of, and it's up until that point it's been kind of like him living with his daily life living with his waifu figure.
Hmm.
And he's also a big otaku, and so is his fucking friend. Oh my god! So he went. I mean, one of the episodes is like he went out on a quote unquote like Christmas date, but it was pretty much just him going to a fancy restaurant dinner with one of his friends who's also a hardcore like otaku, like hardcore to the point where he acts all edgy and shit, like one hair bang over the other, and talks about like
Yes.
you know waifus and like show and you know show reviews and all that good stuff in the middle of
Yes.
5-star fucking restaurant as they get into a fist fight about how his anime is actually
Yes.
trash and how he's about having a fist fight for calling his waifu trash.
Yes, fill me with power. Yes.
So I kind of recommend this one because it's sort of a fun one, and it's only 12. Each episode's only 12 minutes long, so it's not like a full featured episode length. Now the figures are CG, but they're actually a really good CG. I'm actually quite a fan of like the voice actress from Nona. She's I feel like I've heard of somewhere before, but the entirety of the show so far, the entirety of this show gives me like a bit of nostalgia from like the older weird series from back in the day. Like do you remember Midori Days? Jarron?
Vaguely. Oh, let me
Um,
look that up because I don't. Did I even watch that?
that's the one where like the guy's right hand suddenly turns into a girl.
I didn't watch this, but I did see a couple clips of it.
I watched it and I
It's
finished it. It's actually a really good. It's surprisingly kind of like a good show. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm trash, but I enjoyed that quite a bit. That kind of reminds
wait,
me
it's
of
rated R. Why
yeah,
is it
because
rated
there's titties in it.
R?
That's why.
Oh,
This is like old school, like maybe like early like mid two
oh,
thousands.
I got you.
So, and the reason
Okay.
why Haruto, our main character from Shokado Girl,
Oh
touches her in the
man.
cooch, tries to like touch her in the cooch because all of a sudden because she's supposed to be a a figure, right? Like a
Hmm.
single pose
Hmm.
figure, and for
Right,
some reason
right.
her pose changed. It was like, the fuck, did I buy this as an actual like like a Figma, like a posable figure? And he started like
Yeah.
messing with it and trying to see all the joints and all that crap.
As you do,
And
as you do. Right, right, right.
yeah, exactly. And the
Oh,
first
wait,
thing,
but you didn't explain.
explain what?
You didn't explain why he went for the cooch.
Oh well, he's a pervert. So
Yeah.
because he as he was looking at the craftsmanship of the figure, he was wondering, his curiosity overcame him and wanted to see if the detail of that craftsmanship went beyond expectation, meaning
Ah,
meaning
he
even
wanted to eat the
further.
ass.
Yeah, he wanted to eat he wanted to eat some 1/6 ass. But so far in the latest episode, Haruto gets transported into the video game that he's playing right now from the new figure that he got
Okay.
that's suddenly moving. So right now he is stuck in a 8-bit RPG game
Hmm.
as of right now, and there's been no explanation as to why all this is happening. And also,
We don't need explanation. It's just anime.
and apparently his best friend also has a figure that moves as well, so he's in on it as well
Mm.
to some degree. Our edgy
Ah,
otaku friend.
I love it. I love edgy characters. Like purposely edgy when they're just too much. It's great. It makes me happy. It's just so bad. Oh man.
But so far, other than that, that's what I've watched so far. I'm still gonna watch that for some. It's on Crunch. I think it's on Crunchyroll if I remember correctly, because a lot of these I have been watching.
The
The Charo,
Amazing Stranger?
yeah, Amazing Stranger. I think it is.
I don't remember seeing it, but it might be. Probably just because I wasn't paying attention.
It might be, but so far that's all I've been watching.
You sure you
Um,
haven't been watching one of the 3 baseball anime?
One of the three. You know what? I think the only one I'd be actually watching would probably be the fucking Cinderella 9. But I don't know.
Yeah, I
That
don't
seems like a
blame you.
cash grab for like
It
sports.
Oh, it definitely
Trying to
is.
make me do sports. We using cute girls. Ha. Think again. My
Well, I mean, it's by TMS Entertainment. They do some good stuff. They did.
I
Relife was really good.
I
Did Gray
guess.
Man,
Yeah.
Megalobox.
I mean, unless these girls are boxing each other in the fucking diamond, then
They just like beating the shit out of each other.
bat in one
Damn.
hand and a glove in the other. Just
Just
beating
all
the.
the previews are super cute, and then
What is this? Happy Sugar Life? No, we don't need.
oh,
Oh
Jesus.
god. But yeah, and you know what? I was actually I did think about watching. What is it? Where's the other base? What's the other baseball anime?
Wix or
Is it
the
Wix?
Shonen one?
No. No, I think it might have been Wix. Cause there's Domino
Because Wix
Ace.
looks like, yeah, Domino Ace. That's the Shonen one.
Yeah. Where's the other?
Wix looks like one that actually has a non-shonen plot.
Wait, where's that at again?
Uh,
I'm trying to find that right now.
it's here somewhere. There it is. It's right under uh if you go to Joshi Kause, go to the right one and then down 2.
Wait, what was the one you
Or
just
it's
said?
called Mix, MIX.
I need a reference point. I'm not
Go
I'm not
to
following.
Joshi Kause.
What's Joshikase again? Oh,
The
okay.
fucking thigh anime.
Okay. And
Go to
then
that. Go
oh,
to the
mix.
right,
There
and
we
then
go.
go down to mix.
Yeah, this is on Crunchyroll if I remember correctly. 'Cause I did saw it, and it had
Or maybe it is a shonen.
it's one of these like, animes that retains that old school art style, but moderns it up.
All right.
And I'm like, I'm always down for like what is it, readaptations, I guess you'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, this is a sequel, I think. Yeah, this is a sequel
Yeah,
to
it's a
the
sequel
original.
of the original. It's 26 years after the original series.
Yeah, so I don't know. I look
And if you're
it
interested,
it looked pretty interesting.
it's the same company that did Pokemon.
Oh, because yeah, that's a fucking seller right there.
Yeah, they got some oldies on here.
But yeah, we've been going on for a while, guys. Shit, I'm still trying to recover. ASIN is gonna be in 3 weeks. Look out for a live show for that. I am gonna be doing a live show out there, Jarron.
All right.
I'm sorry, but that'll
That's
be
all
a
right.
bit of a break for you. So
No, you call me, you bitch.
I'll have to figure out how that works, because we're gonna be if we're doing a live show, you're gonna be like one on the call. How I'm trying to figure out how that's gonna work out.
We did it
Um,
before with what you call it?
oh, it's Steven and all that.
Daishokan.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, but that was I wasn't on the floor. I was in the hotel room. I'm talking about like
Right.
I'm talking about on the floor when we did ASIN. Remember
Oh,
when we did that ASIN live show, like
right.
on the floor?
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Because right now I'm having Martrell kind of fill in for your spot at the
Okay.
at that live show.
That's
So,
fine.
but yeah, definitely be able to see me guys there at ASIN. Show some wannabe boo love out there. Call me a fucking weeb, I guess. I'll call your waifu's trash as usual. But as always, guys, thanks for listening. Thank you for downloading us. We are reaching that 1,800 total download mark, closer than ever. We're almost there. Our main goal right now is to get to the 2,000, get to that 2,000 total download mark, and then by then we'll probably figure out what we want to do. But oh, we forgot to do a plug, Jarron.
Shit, you're right.
We've got to do a social media plug.
If you're still here and you're still
Yeah.
listening, you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Just search WANNABEABOO. That's Wannabeaboo on either Facebook or Twitter, or you can find us on YouTube, Google Play, iTunes, iHeartRadio, the Stitcher app, Listen Notes, and any other place that's picked up our podcast or in our RSS feed.
And as always, guys, my name is Jomel Socorro.
My name is Jarron Gaddis.
And we are the Wannabe Boo Podcast, bringing the latest and greatest game anime news, reviews, and waifus for life.
Thanks for listening, guys, and we'll talk to you next time.